channel.
Alright, hello. I'm plotting crimes against humanity. I was trying to glitch and flee until the before session. So, it's going to be a little bit. I have a mission I'm doing myself. The basic plot is to cause a distraction to Mr. Hofstein to get him to hold still long enough for us to drop a giant meatball on him.
Okay, do you have this giant meatball?
It is downstairs. I made it with meat that I got from the butcher.
Okay.
If you want a prop, we could just make it a giant, like enlarged burger.
No, I think it's fine. Sure. If you want to drop a giant meatball on him, then I guess give it your best shot.
It's size ball, yeah, basically dodgeball size, not like, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm just causing a distraction because I need to talk to the Wyvern so I can go grab Atlas Harper.
Okay.
That's the bigger picture. Okay. Wasteland elevator. It's time. Go find Johnny if he's actually here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Yay.
Hi. Goober. Hello. Checking if anyone's on this channel. That's good.
Are you using Ontos?
No. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, there's corpo stuff going on over there. You might not want to.
Cult? What? But I'm still letting everyone. Oh no. He's there.
Bendy.
Hey,
What were those shots?
where were the shots? Well, the only person that knew said there's cult stuff going on up there in response to me questioning that earlier. I'm gonna go up to the shrine and see if I can see anything better.
Understood.
What's up over there?
Haven't long. That's why I thought you or saw something when I was coming back.
No.
Goodness gracious.
Thank you.
What is
I
going on
appreciate
currently?
all of you. I appreciate all of you for coming, and thank you for standing guard. I'll be wiring those who I've promised to be paid, the money, and those who I've promised
Cassie.
resources, the resources.
I think she's turned around.
On second thought, I would like an answer, Dr. Cross. A very swift one at that, on your knees, now.
Unfortunately, I won't agree to that.
Just moments ago, I was pinged and notified that someone had attempted to hack into one of my devices. This was supposed to be a personal matter only to us, and yet you have someone here attempting to gain information from me. I thought we had an understanding, Dr. Cross.
I have been entirely honest thus far. That is not affiliated with me. I do not bring
I want whoever is responsible right between us at this very moment. Now!
I did not hire any deckers for this. I can't. They are not within my jurisdiction. If you could give us, say, any trace, maybe you have a spider with you.
Where is that one going?
Huh? Which one?
The little rat in the box that is fleeing. Midas, Cuthbert, hunt it down. Bring it back here immediately.
If you bring any harm to that individual in this Undercity, that robot will be destroyed and you will be barred from being in this Undercity again.
I want to know who decided it was a good idea to attempt to steal information from me. And the person who flees the scene the moment I come back, waving my hands around, is my first suspect.
Off Steve,
I will
we have
ask
means
questions.
of dealing with this. Give me the traces, give me the device or so, give me anything. Any kind of trace, we will track it back and we'll put whoever did it to use. Well, not use, excuse me, but...
Feline, follow me. You will search through this only to find where the ping has been dedicated to, and then you will lead me right to them. And only then, when you find this out and bring them to my feet, will I leave. Do I make myself clear?
I will do my best. Go, please. Find somewhere comfortable for today and today only. You can stay in the Undercity. Within reason.
Step forward, please.
Bring forth the mouse.
Step forward.
Whatever that thing is. You.
Unfortunately.
You're carrying too many items.
No, I'm not.
Okay. What were you doing fleeing after that? What is your name? Not that I care. Cuthbert, Feline, search him for any technological devices that would allow him to access something of my esteemed technology. I cannot find the words there.
With pleasure, son. Do stand still. You're being searched. Son.
Oh, very interesting. You...
I'm afraid, sir, these are all I was able to find.
Wait, one day there's culprits down here.
Knives and machine
I'm not wearing
pistols.
my good suit.
That's a citizen. And it's legally owned.
You may return the items. If he is not carrying anything that is considered decking equipment, I have no interest for him anymore.
Yes, son.
Oh, hello. Thank you.
So not your mind, please.
It's the anon.
Yes.
Bearing, son.
Don't. Hostile.
Cuthbert. Fall back. This may be my sort of business.
You toil with something that you don't understand. We don't even understand that.
You would do wise to put that weapon down.
I'll return them.
Look, we
I
will
want
do
to
our
know
best.
who.
We will do our best, but this kind of thing takes time. We will do our best. We will exercise the legal system down here, and we'll put whoever tried to deck your equipment, well, in front of you. But again, I know how decking can be. I know how technology can be. If we can't find anything, that is a possibility.
The price just tripled. Avalon Medical Services will now be influentially more expensive down here. If this continues, I will make it worse for you and the people.
Hi, I'm just,
Do I make
member of the
myself
press,
clear?
I'm just making sure you know the opening film.
Yes.
I
solve
believe I
it.
have a right to stand here.
My device, please.
There we go. Well, can't really solve it without the device.
I want a list of everyone who you know as a contact down here. I will give you the device back once I have it cleared of my personal information so you can track the ping. Expect to receive it later this evening.
The personal information is what will be modified. You can't just erase everything off of the machine and expect me to be able to salvage anything.
Only if I send someone with you to ensure that you do not pry into anything that does not belong to you.
Of course. Send down an Avalon spider and we will happily do so.
Roxanne, you will be following Dr. Cross for the duration of his investigation. If he so much as twitches looking at any personal files within that device, you will notify me immediately. And if you don't, I know that you will know. Sloan, step forward at my side, please.
Indeed, Doctor.
I want you to know this as a matter of fact. The clinic prices have now been tripled, and anyone that comes in waving a gun around expecting anything else is to be removed indefinitely.
Very well, sir. I'll notify the staff.
Yes, you will. Good day, Dr. Cross.
Good day, Hofstein.
Cuthbert, Midas. Damnable.
As you were.
Pleasure.
Oh my goodness.
Not asking for the device there.
Pardon me. You okay? They didn't hire you, did they?
Well, guess those online classes of de-escalation and
That was good.
well, not making a problem worse than it should be. Really worked out. Thank
I was
you.
gonna say that could have gone better.
I don't know who that is. Don't get involved. All those who have enormous resources, they will be allotted to you, and I can give them to you.
Roger.
Initiative, you are welcome to keep it moving. Definitely keep the device in the Oh, okay.
This was an interesting show.
That was a situation.
I chose a good day
How you
to
doing,
wake
Bendy?
up late. I crashed. Real fucking hard. Was up all night.
You want a glowberry?
Sure.
There you go.
Okay.
Pat, I got some stuff to deal with. I've got a Avalon Grey Decker, walking with me, which is quite intimidating, admittedly, but we gotta figure it out eventually.
Whatever it is you're doing, good luck.
also have
I'm
bodyguard
gonna
for
keep
a
on
day.
researching.
Bodyguard. All right.
That's what you hired me for. At least that's the contract.
Another gunshot.
The con.
That's what it sounded like.
It's
Why
just
do
so
we
that
need
you
to
don't
record
get
this
in
more?
trouble. If you want me to, Mr. Councilman, I will go investigate with you. I still have a unrenewed contract to help with everyone. So, I guess that's up to you.
How's that any different from my day job?
I don't know.
I was vice councilman, simply on the side as an advisor. However, I am currently stepping up in the position of security and R&D. But I chose the wrong day to wake up late. Also, there is no one for undersec. So, typically this is...
It's just a open contract with Taurus.
Oh yeah.
We're not always on duty, but only when you request us, or if we need to have some validation to activate.
I have a full transcription of the, happenings, if you need it.
I think it would be good for the entirety of the council to have on hand.
Of course.
Did you want to investigate that gunshot? Hello?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Are you okay? Are you okay? You looked a bit
I'm
tense.
glad he didn't try to skin you.
I mean, everyone was, but like...
Very uppity fellow.
Hofstein's already a bit of a intimidating person, even if I don't work directly under him.
Yeah.
He's got a very interesting reputation, one that I'm not entirely familiar with. But when he came storming back, I really was expecting something to happen.
He seems to have a very unique grip over the Decker. I hope they'll be okay.
He has it over quite a few people, unfortunately. It was... Oh, sorry, right.
Part of me isn't surprised. It's just a matter of whether or not can... Oh, part of me is not surprised. It's just a matter now of whether or not people can be safe in any way or sound.
It seems like access to medical, at least to Avalon's, gonna be a lot harder now.
Mm-hmm. Hi. Okay. I need to go look around.
Of course.
Is there a channel you usually work
Tell
on?
them to leave. Me, my personal channel is 33, if you need to reach me.
Alright. I'll try and contact you on there if I need anything.
But yeah, if anything, it'll send a message through, aka tell the demons to send a message. If you actually need me, then I can come back up. I gotta go downstairs and
Who fired the shot again?
make sure that... no idea who, but someone did tell me it was a warning shot to tell them to stay away.
I don't like someone's. No vague words with me, please. There's no such person as someone. Only persons.
I didn't get the answer who fired the shot, but I guess I can go ask if I find them again.
Description.
To make sure nobody was hurt. Looks like black and red holding the sniper. Not that one. She's making that currently. Gotta figure out where they are. I don't know if they ran away.
More feminine?
I don't think they walked past yet. Yeah, woman, tall.
Okay.
That's what we gave you an answer.
Good enough.
Firearm. Well, if there's any...
That wasn't one of theirs. Testing my connection.
Run. I was hoping to bring Maverick and my other employee Odette, who ain't here right now.
Hello, Noodle.
Hi.
very loud.
Did you fire off a shot?
These people came in, they dressed in green, they keep shooting their own people, is weird, and then somebody shoot a warning shot to get the
Never
fuck
do that
out, but
again,
it wasn't
please.
at them.
Was it you
It
that
wasn't me,
shot
I
that?
didn't do it.
Who did
No,
it?
no, not me.
Like I told you, she
I
told me
think it's-
somebody did shoot, but she didn't do it.
It's
Yeah, I
bad
see
courtesy to say
feminine
their
form
name
in
when...
black suit with sniper. That's what I got to go with.
Oh, no offense, it was not me though. They had a nicer gun. This is my gun.
Sure you would have probably hit the mission.
They had a nicer gun. Oh,
Yeah, I think you deserved
But,
a nicer gun.
Me? Oh, thank you for the cold drink. Yes.
General thing that you can do or say guaranteed is if anyone else fires a shot off or tries to do something like that to those people, they are not part of Undersec because I'm literally the only dude. And they're not part of any Undercity security. Ultimately, anyone doing that shit is literally a rogue. So...
I'm gonna say, it did seem a little weird, like, we're just at the very end, just let them leave, you know? Like, I know, it's just like, just let them go, buddy.
Yeah. Basically, all that means, weird jargon aside, is that it's a rogue miscreant that is shooting and they're not part of the Undercity security or anything like that. If anything happens, it's a headhunt for them. And they're not in any way connected to the Undercity.
Your feet are in the ground.
That's because I'm on the edge.
Oh my god.
Oops.
Oh my god.
Cobblestone. Oh my god.
Bro, the bro's on
sorry
the edge.
about that.
Alright. No, you're fine. It wasn't me. I know I'm walking around like, you know, and it's like hard to, you know, so. I understand. Alright.
Alright,
Well, I
I'll
gotta
let
go
you
beat
get
my
to
boss
it.
up.
Have fun.
Alright, goodbye. And by beat my boss up, I mean say hello.
Hey, how are you doing? How's your head?
It's okay, I guess. Could be better. There were a couple of gunshots here and there.
Yeah, I saw earlier, but I wanted to check in since yesterday, Hellman seemed pretty messed up about it.
It was annoying, it eventually faded into background noise, but I do not like it.
Yeah, no.
I don't really remember how it happened. I remember I got hungry. I was really hungry. So I might have gone a bit feral at the time, and I don't remember.
Yeah, you kinda did, and I found you while you were like that. You had like a fish, so you didn't seem to have hurt anyone or anything, so that's good.
I tried to think about fishing or grabbing bugs in the caves or something. I try to focus on that. That way I'm not eating anything weird. Well, I mean, I'm choosing what I eat. Kinda try.
When you were running around, the guy that people are saying is Mr. Blue Sky, he showed up like right in front of you, said something like cacophony of something, I don't fully remember, and then poked your head, and that kind of caused the headache stuff.
Oh, what the fuck? Great.
Yeah, it was kind of freaky. I tried to tell you to run, but it was kind of a bit late. He pushed me aside, and I've had headaches before, but like, for me, they don't actually hurt, but that headache actually like hurt.
Okay.
I'm going downstairs to go check on that. Yeah, that was my business. Settled.
But yeah, that's kind of what happened that caused the
Heading out.
headache.
For now, be back.
Oh.
Yeah. Safe travels.
Andy, is your headache doing any better?
I'm feeling a bit better after I crashed last night.
Oh, that's good, Bendy. It's good to hear.
It's kind of just like the rattling afterwards, you know, just... If you hit something metal and it's got that ring, that's kind of what it feels like mentally right now. Just the aftermath.
Oh. Sounds kind of gross.
I just feel rattled.
It is what it is.
Hello, this is Bendy. Is anyone on the council radio?
Go for Cyrus.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Go for Cyrus.
Hi.
No, that's Bendy. That's Bendy. Take out the D. Take out there's a.
Oh, okay. I see what. Hey, man, how you doing? I see what you mean now. Okay, so Benny and Bendy. Benny and Bendy.
Yeah. Are you the mayor? Noodle?
No.
Current acting head of security and R&D in the Undercity.
Oh, okay. I thought he was the mayor.
Yeah,
Alright,
there's
so
fuck all here though. Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, a cup of coffee maybe on my way down.
Well, I don't have any of that, but I have some drugs.
Let's wonder on. We need to find.
I'm gonna skip the drugs today.
We do.
All right, well.
Hey,
Say,
Bendy.
listen,
Hi.
we got a moment. You and I gotta figure out exactly what it was I made for you the other day.
I would
If I get the
appreciate
things right,
that.
I want you to taste it.
I mean,
hey, come over here. Okay, well, maybe you can help too.
Do you think you'll be on the radio for long? On the Undercity?
Likely on a job.
Could I ask what that job entails?
High value target protection.
Since I'm taking place of CC for the moment, with other councilmen's permissions, could I also be informed of who you're protecting?
Councilman Cross.
Understood. And Cross is not on the council radio?
Not currently. Do you need a message passed?
Not necessarily, simply that I am also on the council radio and I'll be continuing research.
Hello, citizen.
Hi. I don't think I've seen you before.
Just doing my... Oh, well, nice to make your acquaintance. I'm Flash Rogers. I'm currently protecting this place against the evil minions of Ping. Ping the Pitiless.
Virus copies all.
Okay, thanks. You're protecting...
You're armed, so you should be safe here. Yes, I know that they're around here somewhere. I haven't seen them yet, but I know they're lurking in the shadows. So be on your guard when you're going through this area. Red colors, clearly architecture and designs of Ping. I'd recognize it anywhere.
Okay. I just asked to be careful because some people may seem like whatever the threat is, but they might actually just be harmless citizens. There's been some fellow Undercity folk have been attacked by other Undercity folk the other day because they just didn't even check. It's kind of unfortunate.
Yes, I did hear about that. I don't know exactly what the motivations were of the attacker, but...
There's been a lot of different refugees and stuff here, like, coming in, so... A lot of new faces, so just... You know... Giving you a heads up there, be a bit careful. That's all.
So I always try to make sure I know whether or not the person I'm encountering is part of the enemy or not. Always be very, certain of their identity before I do anything. I wouldn't want to mistake someone.
Thank you for trying to keep doing that. I'll let you handle things and, you know, like, look after yourself. But that's all I just want to make sure, because it happened a lot yesterday.
Of course. Always make sure that I'm careful in doing my duties here on this place now that I'm maintaining a perimeter in this area, since I know that this is most likely where the enemy may lurk.
Are you aware of what Undersec is?
No, I've not heard of that.
So, it's a security group that the council will probably try to put together again. It's currently not really a thing, but I'm currently the head of security and R&D, so if you see anything weird, I can try and keep an eye out for stuff.
Oh, that's excellent. I'll definitely give you any information if I find any. What's your name again? What was it?
My name's Bendy. You can contact me through Radio 42. It's a council radio, so it might be busy with business every now and then. So keep it a bit clear if you can help it.
Radio 42. I should be able to access that through my spacesuit. Yes.
Also,
I'll be able to be giving you messages on that then.
Try not to stay on there any longer than you need to, because sometimes people are trying to have conversations or update each other. That's all. Trying to think what else. If you see any like spare radio equipment or TV stuff, I'm looking for stuff like that for a research project. So let me know and I can try and give you some credits for finding something really good quality.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that.
Thanks. Alright, I'll leave you to it.
Take care.
You too. It seems like a lot of characters have gone down to the wasteland, and it's absolute hell switching maps, all that stuff.
There was always going to be a tie.
Hi.
That's why we did 3. Oh, hi, Bendy.
Oh, I just provided the
Yeah, we have the transcripts in there. It's on
Thank you.
the laptop briefcase in there.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
And basically everything's looking pretty good.
I mean, I knew things were getting scary, but my goodness, there really has been a lot recently, hasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Especially down here in Smelt.
Do you need help with anything? Alright. Would you like me or Bendy?
I'm just idly chattering.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take this, alright, Bendy?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you have a good day, Winter.
You as well. Thank you, Marin.
Well,
Yes,
that
everything's
part
from the
is
very
warmer.
beginning to the end.
Yeah, we can go somewhere. Lead the way.
Everything from the very beginning to the very end, including the escalation, is all transcribed and included.
I appreciate it.
Of course. Such acts done to feline.
For transparency's sakes, I am currently substituting one of the councilmen who aren't present for unknown reasons. They were in... yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was... I heard that she had shot Agent Sloan in the back while in defense of herself.
That's the extent of that story, then.
That's a sentence that doesn't make too much sense to me.
Shot them by accident.
Ah.
If I was to guess anything, that's what it sounded like. I believe Cece did mention that that occurred, and she drew a weapon to return fire, and I believe hit Agent Sloan in the back twice.
Let's see. Ultimately, that means that I'm currently acting as the part of council that looks after security, and of all days that I was up late at night writing notes and I crash. Something happens that requires me.
Are things always this scary? And I suppose all 3 of the locations, the major places, I should say. With the shootings and all that in the row, and the Beowulf in the wasteland, and now this here.
We have our bouts of peace. People and places are like sand dunes. Everything keeps on changing. We have our highs and lows, but it changes all the time.
Parks using everything in every row, every wasteland, every location. Down below them there's a playground is pretty common. You'll come to notice that.
It's certainly quite scary.
And just like how the medical corps, the people that are relied upon to, help people who are sick, people who can't help themselves, triple their prices suddenly. So we have to rely on people who don't have resources, who can't
get those items, who can't do treatments like they can, because they do that for unnecessary reasons.
Not that I agree, but if someone did try to hack him, maybe he thought he was set
And that
up.
punishes everyone?
I don't know. I don't think it should. I don't know. Has that happened before?
Plenty of times. Corps do it all the time. One person pisses them off, everyone gets the problem. And then it becomes, instead of, oh, the corpse an asshole, it becomes, kill that one guy who did all that. We fight each other because of this idiotic reaction of the corpse, which is stupid. It shouldn't be a hunt to find who did it. It should be, that asshole needs to put it back. We didn't do anything wrong. That guy did. You find him.
As it currently stands, they are putting the blame on the Undercity for someone who could actually not even be part of Undercity. These are things that need to be taken into account, but they weren't.
That's a good point as well.
Much like there was a warning shot that happened as they were leaving. There is no undersec security members or anyone on duty except for one who is a bodyguard unrelated to all of that. Other than that, I am the only security officially on duty. And I was standing in attendance. Therefore, no one firing those shots represents the Undercity.
Forgive me if my words made it seem like I was in support of his
Oh,
decision.
it's alright.
Just
I'm just tossing the technical jargon out there. Saying that if he is to punish the Undercity, it should be because someone of the Undercity did it. But as it stands, that is not backed in any way.
So you're not sure who did it? I assume it'll have to come down to you to decide or figure that out.
Yes, it's been left to us to try and figure out who did the decking. Unfortunately, my fellow council members are not on the radio to talk to or discuss these matters. I am alone.
I'm very sorry, Bendy.
I'm technically only vice councilman. I'm basically the backup.
Still. Cassie, do it.
You're trusted enough by the people.
Want, speak with them about it. Bendy.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
It's all talk.
I can give you a little thing. I brought myself down to a whisper. Instead of them being interrogated by Sloane, having one of us interrogate them instead. Me, you, or Cassie. Which one would bring a more believable
Are you enjoying slowly learning more and more horrendous things that are normal?
Are you the one that perhaps went poking around?
I can't say I wasn't supposed to.
1 second.
We could chat somewhere more quiet if you like.
How was your day?
Oh, it's good.
Probably best.
I gotta go open that
Are you alright with going into the council room?
Johnny.
The meeting room, sorry. Council room sounds like really fucking, like, formal, so...
I'm on comms, by the way.
Alright. I'll be right back, though.
Alright, if
gotta go open the
Cassie
library.
wants to talk about it or anything, just let the other council people know I'm in the meeting room.
Alright.
Right, I gotta help with other stuff, but just have a good one.
Of course. Have a good day. And thank you.
Hey, no problem. If you need anything, feel free to grab me, I don't mind. Just ask over Radio 42, or like ping someone in there.
Understood.
Right, you wanna go back here? Damn, I haven't really... It's been a while since I've been in here. I forgot it's kind of extravagant. You know what, that's fine. We can kind of just like sit anywhere. Damn!
I honestly don't think I can sit without passing out, so I probably better to stand. My heart rate's been through the roof for too long.
Okay. Yeah. Just wherever's most comfortable for you. That's kind of what matters to me right now.
Right here's good. Just...
Do you want any
indigestion a
drink or
lot.
water or anything?
Not right now. I probably puke it out. I need to let my heart rate calm down first. To catch it up to speed, I've been assisting Avalon here. They're, menial tasks, and an assistant. Thing is, they started the onboarding process for me to become more of a, official member of Avalon, but the thing is, as that was happening, a whole bunch of shit happened, and it kind of got paused. Thing is, they gave me codes, they gave me a radio, and like I said, I kind of had to use them to help Benny yesterday, which left one of the machines fucked, and now Hoffman is really pissed that someone knew their codes without his say-so, and by the sounds of it, he wants me interrogated if I overheard the conversation right. So I figured council people would probably be better because they told Cassie to do so. So, hi, I'm here.
Hi. So, I want to say right away that you are always an Undercity, member to me first. I know, realistically speaking, even with this scenario, there may only be so much I can do to protect you or help you. I'll do everything I can possibly do. I think we're both aware the situation is kind of intense. So even though I can try and make promises, I definitely cannot make so many guarantees on my end. We can at least be on the same page and try and figure things out jargon-wise, technicalities, all of that is probably our best friend in this case. In terms of fully interviewing you, if I am able to understand as much of the situation as possible, that'll help me do what I just expressed I want to do there, which is help look out for my Undercity people. I'm going to do the thing of... No, it's okay. It's a very honest to God, reasonable thing to be panicked about. You sound pretty panicked, anxious to all hell. And that's really fair, dude. I'm not gonna blame you for freaking out or, being panicked or anything like that. And even though all this stuff is happening right now, there's only so much you can do in the moment, so I'm not going to put any blame on you for any of this, as things are right now. I'm gonna repeat what my understanding of it is right now, and you can correct me. So, because of the employment or kind of training that you were going to go through, or the onboarding process, you technically had some access to different devices or tools that would eventually become part of your job.
Yes.
You used it for other means, which weren't necessarily part of the job detail for another person, Benny.
Yes.
But because of that, unauthorized use, the one person who is extremely paranoid, Mr. Hoffman, is understandably pretty pissed off about that without knowing any of the details. From his perspective,
yes,
someone with unauthorized access for unknown reasons has used this, and I'm assuming the details as to why you did that for Benny is pretty personal, and you can't really tell me much.
Well, besides he was dealing with brain trauma. About it, I wanted to make sure it wasn't anything vital or fatal.
So you're checking on the well-being of someone else using the tools.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming because of the lack of personnel around this time frame, because I figure some people were kidnapped or probably dead. Due to lack of personnel, you had to overextend yourself and get unauthorized use to do your job, which you are on the onboarding process for. I see. Would that summarize it pretty well? In a fairly non-biased way?
Yeah.
That's very fair. I believe I was there at the time because of the situation. Benny had unfortunately angered one of the residents who were meant to be a guardian of another resident which he assaulted. From my understanding of that case and the research I did, even though I didn't get to canvass too much of the area, it was Benny's fault, unfortunately, that he did end up getting some retaliation from the person he assaulted's guardian.
Yeah.
When it comes to personal affairs like that, there is only so much anyone can really do, especially under city security. Personal affairs between each other. It was understandable that they did not know there was undercity folk. There are a lot of new residents. And technically Benny is not an undercity person, so the people he assaulted are my priority, including you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were able to look after him though, because that's so very important. I will not fault you for that. You acted as fast as you could. Okay. There'd probably be a couple other people you should talk to about these kind of things. The only person not really present right now would be Cassie. I'm assuming you already explained stuff to Maroon.
I haven't ran into Cassie yet, though.
I believe Cassie is dealing with the situation, trying to find out what happened. The sooner he's brought up to speed, the better. Though I do want to avoid other Avalon personnel questioning you first. Would be nice if it's just Cassie. From the sounds of it, though, and I would want to give you the warning that there'd probably still be repercussions. Though, given that you were acting in the absence of Avalon, and you're basically an intern, I wonder if we can try and argue to lessen your punishment. The more we can try and lessen it, the better. I don't know too much legal jargon or anything like that. I'm definitely not a corporate, so I don't have that lingo to go off of. But there's definitely at least you were acting of goodwill. Were you put into databases yet or anything like that? If you had access, might I ask how you were having access to these things if they do not know?
The person that was making the onboarding process gave me the codes, because he still had to go through things, but he knew that I knew how to help people, so he gave me the codes, but neither of us could have foreseen the events that would have happened immediately after the beginning of the onboarding process, which all Avalon became chaos.
That's fair. So, we also have a person with authorization that was basically meant to be a supervisor for your onboarding process. We could say, gave you the codes in good faith that you would utilize them properly and for the purpose of your onboarding process, which I would say you did. All things considered, you were doing your job.
I donated 200,000 credits to the Avalon clinic down here, as well as the clinic that belongs to me.
Poor choice, I would have put it into the clinic that belongs to you because we got gross negligence through the 3 times charge, unless there's some kind of way to try and soften up any punishment for Undercity folk. Then that's fair.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. So what's going on here?
I want to ask, what was the investigation you were basically forced into? Since it was publicly said out there, I'm wondering if you could clear it out for me.
I used to work on a project Hofstein wants me back. And that's it.
Wants you back? Alright. If you're alright with it, I would divulge information here about one of the situations.
Something that I want to know, though, is why were you in the Avalon stuffs? What were you doing in there?
I can explain that, if you're alright with me speaking on your behalf.
Either works.
I'll simply repeat what I asked you or told you to Cassie. Are you comfortable with that?
I don't mind repeating it.
I am one of the other city councilmen. I am here on your behalf. But I'm still a little angry.
Originally, I was sort of an assistant learning stuff via Avalon, and eventually, just before Avalon became up in flames, they started an onboarding process that, during the onboarding process, they gave me codes and a radio to continue it, but neither me or the person that started it realized that Avalon was a bomb waiting to, go off.
All corporations are bombs waiting to go off. They're all bombs. They're made of bombs.
So to put that in very technical terms, they were utilizing their access, which they were granted by their supervisor for their onboarding process to do exactly their job, which was to tend to a patient.
Okay. If that's the case, then you're okay. If you had forced your entry, then I would have had to do something. But I'm glad that I don't.
I assumed the confusion there comes from the fact that usually with the nature of onboarding processes, if there was any documentation that had to be done by the person that entrusted them with the codes, aka the person that's onboarding them or anything else that was responsible for them, they probably didn't get to it because of Avalon catching on fire. Bureaucracy's a bitch.
Yes. I'm going to call Hofstein, and I'm going to tell him, hey, this was a potential candidate to be hired into Avalon. This was a misunderstanding. Does that seem reasonable?
Yes, I would say that the fault unfortunately lies not with them, but whoever did not fully register him on the onboarding process.
Lies within poor documentation. And then we can leave it vague like that.
Poor documentation, essentially.
Okay.
There's also the fact that they had to work on their own in an emergency situation.
Pat, your shoulder goes numb. Wonderful. I appreciate having this information. I'm gonna go deal with it accordingly and see if we can get Avalon off our back when it comes to that regard.
If there is any fault to lay anywhere, or they demand that somebody is pressed to punishment or blame pushing, we can at least safely say that they were simply doing what they were told by a higher up.
Correct. Alright, I'm gonna head up. I appreciate you, Bendy. Thank you for stepping up. I've had a very few busy days up in the upper city.
How are you going to contact what's his name?
Hofstein. I got his phone with me. Well, on me. I got his contact. I'm just gonna send him a dick pic or something. I fucking hate him.
Doesn't seem like the kind of dude from the 5 seconds I saw him.
Yeah.
As much as he might want your help with something.
We're not going to war because I sent a wiener pic. Anyway, I'm gonna send him the information. I think he'll be fine.
Alright.
Nice sweater, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be back here anytime soon? Or am I gonna be running this shit solo?
I'm trying to stay present. I'm on 42 and everything. I might dip down to I might dip down to the wastes to say hello to a couple people because, you know, being a councilman all day does suck, and applying realistic expectations so I do not burn out of character is a very good thing to do. Anyway.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, I could also say that for like, you know, in character kind of thing, like, don't burn yourself out. I know it's super stressful and all that. We have different obligations, but you know, I want to talk because I was up all night.
Well, who knows? Who knows?
Oh shit! Do you mind if I just tell you something really fucking stressful that could be kind of stressful to you? That does not help if you stress at all.
Vent to me real quick.
But it's got to do with my well-being. So Mr. Blue Sky touched me, and I've had a song stuck in my head ever since yesterday that gave me a headache, and it's telling me to open up my heart and stuff like that. And usually
do not open up your heart.
I don't know if I can control that, but usually what I've heard so far is that if you're hearing that shit, you could die. So
don't.
I'm going to keep on doing what I do best, which is research and development, right? I'm gonna keep looking into it, and if it kills me, I mean, I'd rather be looking into the thing that's going to kill me.
Within reason.
Within reason. Also, I was made head of research and development in the Undercity Council.
Fuck yeah, dude. Congrats on the promotion.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was doing that shit. It just makes sense, I guess. I was already like being a fucking mad scientist.
Damn me the fuck out. Good shit. Good shit.
But yeah, that part's kind of morbid and serious. Sorry. That shit's kind of morbid and serious, so I'm really sorry for like putting that on you when you're about to try and relax or anything like that, you know, or check up on friends. But I figure, you know, it would also be kind of rude of me to like You know, it would also be kind of rude of like, oh, imagine you go down and then Mr. Blue Sky's like weird like magic hand touch
Blue
on
Sky
my
can suck
forehead
it.
that killed me.
He like I don't.
Here's the thing.
I fucking
Okay,
hate.
no, here's the thing.
Hate the guy.
Unless we can find somewhere else for them to go, they're technically refugees here. And he's really fucking powerful.
Something that I did
And
wanna
most
say.
of those dudes that are like under
Real
his
fucking
guardianship are like they're harmless. They're actually just harmless to just weird extra-dimensional folk, I think.
Okay, well, they're also folk who take the bodies of people and kill what was.
Where did you get that idea from? Because I'd like to know.
Is because okay, so apparently, from what I've been told, people who get infected with this shit turn into things like that. Right?
Have we seen evidence
Or am
of
I
it?
wrong? The person with the TV.
So the person on the TV turned into one of those dudes.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
He died. He died. We know that for sure.
Did anyone do forensics on him?
I really hoped they did.
Who was investigating it? Because I'm like the investigation research developer, dude.
But we need to talk to Bennett because he has a TV. There were clumps of his hair and like flesh and... What?
Should I be scared of TVs then?
No. No, you know.
Typically no, but a lot of technology has actually been affected.
This is a private conversation to be having. Zale, it has been a pleasure having you here.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
We need to... Please do not
Oh yeah,
elaborate any of this information.
is the door open for them?
I have the credentials to open it.
Yeah. Okay.
At least for personal knowledge, if it is an infection, can you please let me know because I do know.
We're trying to figure that out. Don't tell anybody, okay?
Yeah.
We're trying to figure it out.
If you're interested in working for research and development, hit me up.
I have to sort out stuff with the Avalon first, so...
Yeah. That's, Yeah.
Speaking of, should I be concerned if I bump into Avalon people?
Don't let them touch you.
If you can try and find me or Cassie or anything like that, please do.
Benny, this shit's fucked.
I don't know how long I've got.
I don't know either, because I'm infected too.
Infected as in you saw the painting, or infected as in you've got a constant song droning in your head and it's getting closer and closer?
Infected because I saw the painting, apparently, all that jazz.
So
you're infected. You're doubly infected.
I'm like, I got the special doubly infected, whatever headache, fucking Mr. Blue Sky 2, Electric Boogaloo bullshit in my head right now.
If there's anything medically I can do, I would really like to help, but right now I've got no clue what's going on. Also, out of character, I've opted to stay out of it because a lot of the scenes and descriptions disturb me greatly because I do not handle gore too well. Anyway!
Don't handle what well? Sorry.
Yeah, no, like, I'm trying to figure it out too.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you what's happening with me
we'll
there. Because...
What if we just made a potion
I'll do
that
what I can
blocked
do.
anything
I don't know. I'll do what I can do on my end. I'm gonna try and talk or negotiate with that guy if I can. I mean, if I'm already infected like that, then fucking sure. I just think it would be really fucking rude of me to end up suddenly dead with no explanation for you.
Well, I appreciate it. And if I suddenly end up dead, it's probably because I did something stupid. Ow.
Alright. I'll let you go get stuff done, go to the wasteland, whatever you need to do.
I appreciate
I'm just glad I could at least give you an update there.
Thank you. What was I doing?
You're gonna go to the wasteland and check on some bodies.
Later. Probably. Yeah. Alright, let's get this day started.
You're gonna send a dick pic. Oh, you're gone.
No, I'm not going to send a dick pic to Hofstein. He does not deserve it. Plus,
If
I'm
you can
uncomfortable with
update
that. It was something to
Hofstein.
make people laugh.
Lamau, yeah. If you can please update Hofstein about that.
Yeah. Well,
Should I be around for that part at least?
I mean, do you think I can handle it?
I mean, it would just be nice to be on the same page as you immediately in terms of that person and all that bullshit.
I'm just going to send them a quick message and tell them that, hey, I figured out the sale situation. This individual was under was in the process of being hired into an Avalon facility and was put into an emergency situation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Alright. Okay. The fuck was that?
I don't know,
What, the smoke?
What? I don't know. Oh, wow, smoke. Okay. Forgot I left my cigarette in there. There we go.
Cassie, there's someone else who wants to speak with you about advertising.
Okay, what's
Nice.
Hello, pal. Listen, I got a business going on in the Ed District. Just wanted to have a little chat about some advertising we might be able to do around town.
Alright. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking some advertisements.
Alright, where?
Around. I don't know. I figured you're on the city council. You'd know about these sorts of things.
Well, I certainly don't mind if you put posters around, if that's what you're asking.
Swell. Well, I was thinking maybe we could brainstorm about something, drum up some business.
Honestly? Make a billboard, as long as it's not impeding public walkways, as long as it's not strobing, as long as it's not causing issues for the population around. What was that?
You heard that too.
Sounded like a gun.
Something like a bang.
Yeah,
as long as it's within reason, I see no problem.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Alright.
Misfire, I'm assuming.
Hi, Misfire.
He was like,
Okay.
he was
Cool.
glitching see-through. And like he came up to like me and said, I cannot see you.
Hold on. First off, just wiping away the tears.
Very good to see me.
Yeah.
I mean, I run one of the few shops around town that's actually open most of the time. I was just trying to wonder, you know, what do some of the other people around here do?
I hope this there's a tavern worker, there's a cafe. Cafe was open earlier. You know, because this is a setting with a completely different time scale.
At least the majority of the people I was assisting. Yes. But, I wasn't really at any full capacity with them. I was just in there doing an extra hand.
I'm changing into my suit.
Damn.
Damn, that's a way to change into a
If
suit.
you didn't
I
want a
guess.
DM near you, you should have just said so. Hey, fun question. I'm gonna do a pretty light roll that doesn't really mean much. It's more for fun. Are you down for it?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens. I am rolling so bad today. Oh no, unfortunate for you. Or Bendy more so. So, thankfully, after yesterday, after you got a nice bit of sleep, that song disappeared out of your head. While you're just sort of walking around here and kind of doing your own thing, at some point, as you walk by some of the runes on the board over there, some of them look, it's kind of just an absent thought, but some of them look a bit sun-like. And then without really realizing it, you start to think back to yesterday. And you kind of, it comes back to you what happened. And then the song starts again. It has become reinfested in your mind. Once you absentmindedly think about it, it's there again. It's very dull, but it is back again.
I just need to make the personal note of, what's also horrifically haunting like a sunflowers. I'm so fucking okay. Why is it all this sun-shaped bullshit?
Open up your heart and let the sun shine in.
Oh boy.
Thankfully, I will say, it is dull, so you don't have to play the song on stream if you don't want to, but it's something for you to play with. It will basically go away the moment Bendy stops thinking about it.
Oh, he's probably thinking about it all day. Fuck.
Yeah. So, going to sleep is usually a pretty good refresher, but otherwise, if he ends up thinking about it again, it reinfests his mind. It does get slightly weaker every time. Yeah.
One thing related to that is I was probably going to start crafting little radio devices or stuff like that to mess with over in the library. The crafting table.
Ooh, you're making little, did you say radio devices?
Radio wave devices, things where I can control radio wave. I was given instructions by I forget what level Zabson's character has, but one of their perks or things is that they can literally assist people with that or give instructions, so
alright.
That's what they did for me. That's what they explained to me out of character, so plus I've got my survival too. But that's just basic crafting and basic items. I don't have any mechanica. Okay. Oh, fucking hell, I can't escape it. It's fucking bullshit. What happened to keeping your cool? How am I meant to stay cool when I probably have some fucking parasite in our brain that's slowly turning us? We don't fucking know that. That's just assumptions, and we only have one case to go off. Use your fucking brain. Well, I hope it would stay to one case. I don't need it down to a fucking science, and I don't want more people to die. Why do you care so much whether or not they die? No answer. Do I need to fucking answer a question like that to you? Fucking fucking piece of shit. Get out of my head. Not you. Security. Put up the security cameras. They're watching you try too. Massive blind spot. I don't really have anything to say. I just want to give an offering. Never really been good at that kind of stuff anyways. Doesn't mean I don't care. I need to get better at my words. I could use extra eyes, honestly. Perhaps I should try and reach out to all of you. Just want to make sure he's okay. To start with.
Cassie, are you on the radio?
I'm on the radio. Give me a second.
Alright.
Also need to make bandages.
Hi.
Greetings.
How's the reading going?
Wait, what?
How's your reading going? If you need help with anything, feel free to grab me.
Currently, no.
I did read somewhere that the crystals, those large crystal deposits, could be harvested of someone with the correct skills.
That'd be correct.
A friend of mine tried to grab some earlier, and they seemed to blow up in his face.
Oh, apologies. If there's any education that you need on that matter, I'm happy to provide.
Yeah. I was just reading about seeing if I could find a way to harvest them safely, but so far no luck.
I could direct you to the book that talks about that if you like.
Yeah, that would be much appreciated.
Hello.
Good evening.
Evening. Let me see if I can find it. It's one of these. This might be the one that covers it. It's in the chapter. Could I please check that one? Because that one might have the notes.
Here you go.
Ah. Actually, you did have the right book.
Excellent.
Let me just double check the index here. This one here, it says crystals and runes. Flow, shape, and utility. These aren't named too well, but this is a chapter you might want to look at.
Yeah, it's much appreciated.
If it's still very confusing, because I'm sure it is for a lot of people, I'm happy to just write down my own notes or explain things. I've also studied it and had to learn the hard way and the easy way afterwards.
It is quite complex, though an entirely new subject to me.
I can only imagine. A lot of people never interact with these things, even in this city. So, a lot of people would be on the same page as you. I just made a pun.
Oof, yes.
Oh dear.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, if I remember what they're called, I think they are shrines. I don't remember which one, but I could have sworn I remember seeing a crystal and some sort of plant left at one of the shrines. Is there a reason for that?
There are other beings from other planes of existence that either come here from happenstance or part of some other kind of process. There seems to be some entities of other natures of reality, like spirits, that are strongly connected to the material world here, whether they will it or not. And part of the shrines is they act as homes,
Hello,
anchoring
Cassie
systems for
on the
them.
radio.
Alright. When I was being led around by one of your counselors, we ran across a, I don't remember their name, but it was a large blue creature. It seemed to float in the air. Would that be one of them?
District balcony. I'll be here.
That sounds fairly descriptive for a spirit, but there are also hologram technology and other things like that. If you can see it through the camera lens, for example, or through technology, it's most likely a hologram, or it's a spirit that's strong enough that it physically manifests and technology can also comprehend it, which is rare, but it happens with greater spirits, people with a much stronger influence in the material plane. from what I understand so far.
Interesting. Well, then they must have been... Then they must have been of one of the... either a greater spirit or a hologram, because my friend Roger could see it through his spacesuit. So... Not sure if that counts. Either way. Do appreciate your time, and I hope you're feeling better from the other day.
Every now and then I see things that remind me of it, and it enters my head again.
Yeah.
It's in my head again right now because I thought of it. Yeah, that's to be expected, I guess.
Well, I do appreciate your time and help.
It's no problem. If there's any other questions you have about that kind of stuff, I'll try my best to help. I had to research it too, so... there might be a lot of magical stuff. When it comes to etiquette, to do with the shrines, the reason people leave items there, even if they are of good value, is they are offerings to the spirits, gifts to them. Harmless little trinkets and other things that are easy enough to place at their residency, which is the shrines. The shrines should be treated like anyone else's household or place of home or stay. It's the spirits' homes. Do you have homes? Or are you using tents and such?
Well, I have a house in the Knowledge District.
Okay, that's good. I haven't been able to keep up with that because I don't have... I'm a community man, but I don't really have the councilman access or anything like that to make sure everyone's got homes. Which is fair.
Yes. I think Councilman Maroon is his name. Showed us, me and my friends around, and provided us all with a place to stay, so...
That's good. I'm glad.
Yes. Indeed. I will need to tell my friend Charlie about the shrines, though. I wouldn't want him robbing someone.
There was a situation where somebody did rob from the shrines a lot, and it upset the spirits greatly. That was recently, so if you can tell your friend Charlie, it might be good for his personal health too. The spirits are a bit defensive, but understandably so. There was an incident a couple months back with like a bunch of other scary spirits and stuff coming through a rift, and it caused a lot of confusion and issues, but I helped negotiate with them and helped send them back home too, because they were just, a lot of them were genuinely lost or confused. So a lot of things are just miscommunication, right? Yeah. I studied that stuff to try and help them. It was getting a bit intense because it had mana. They had mana in their stuff too, so it was causing some issues. Because we got mana too. That's like an energy thing here. That's what the crystals have in them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simple enough.
If you just need a history thing or like need to get up to date with the history down here, I'm cool with like sitting down with a bunch of you and kind of going over just the general knowledge of like what's happened so you can get up to date. There's a lot of new people coming from all different kind of places that might not know the stuff that's happened down here, and that's, that's fair. But if you just feel like it's something you just need to know, I'm happy to facilitate that.
I might have to take you up on that later. If you've been here for long, you might know I was looking around the lake area, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it, where my friend Charlie is staying, and I found a very cold area, and I was just looking around, and I found what I could only assume is a big door.
Oh, that might be an old
locked.
door to, I read that this planet has a history to do with, mining colonies and stuff like that, and in lower levels, there'd be access to mine shafts and those kind of maintenance tunnels, but it's probably a bit hazardous to try opening that stuff up again or utilizing in any fashion. But my and several other people's theory is it's most likely an entrance to mines in the ground.
Hey, I have no interest in going in. I just saw it was about the size of one of these bookshelves right here. Interesting.
Yeah. It's kind of scary. Even why my general rule is if it's a door I don't know, I should probably ask. That's kind of what I go with. If you need to get in contact with me or you and your buddies want to have like a little bit of a sit down and chat about the things I said, I'm on Radio 42. Do you have a radio?
I do not have a radio.
I'm not usually the one to like procure those. I don't really have any on hand, but if you see another resident around, good chances that they can you can ask them to ask for me. My name's Bendy, and I'll be
nice to meet you, Bendy.
Around. Nice to meet you too.
My name's Harold.
Harold. I hope I can help you and other people that are like newcomers to the town get used to things, because like I said, a lot of people are moving in because they don't got nowhere to go, or they need to, find somewhere safe, and that's totally fine. I'll try my best to help you. To the best of my ability, of course. I'm not a super person. I'm just a little guy.
Well, you seem quite nice.
You too.
You do seem a little different from last time I saw you, though.
Last time?
Yeah. I was in here. I was exiting like I am right now, and you came around the corner. That corner. And you look normal to me, but your head was different.
My head was different. Oh.
Yeah, your head didn't look like this.
Was it split open?
I guess you could say that. It seemed normal to me, but
my apologies.
Your friend, I think Sylph said you. What for?
Usually when I'm like that, I have difficulty retracing my steps when I'm like that. So I don't quite remember the encounter.
Nothing happened. I walked out, you came up, I said hello. And then your friend, I think his name is Sylph, the short one with the ears, came in and was looking after you. I asked if you were okay. He said you were feeling under the weather. But
it's no cause for too much panic, hopefully, but
yeah.
When I am like that, I am a bit unwell at the time, panicking, or things like that, but I usually am able to, I'm usually like this. I'm not usually like that. If you do see me like that again, just ask for someone to help me.
Alright.
Yeah. Sorry if it startled you at all. I'm not aware of my own actions when I'm like that. It's rare. One tip I know from what others told me is if you can find food for me when I'm like that, then usually calms me down.
Alright then. You didn't seem... You seem perfectly fine to me, but your friend said you were unwell, so...
Yeah, I was sick. But food helps. I'm probably just gonna go about just sitting here as well and reading, unless someone needs help.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go read this board over here.
Hi, this is Bendy. I am probably going down to the wasteland for a small trip. So I'll be signing out unless anyone needs me.
Alright, when you go down there, seek out Alan. Ask him about, what he did in the Spirit Canyon. I was supposed to meet with him the other day, but things came up and never really got to talk to him.
I'm happy to send a message and try and send messages back to you. No problem.
Excuse
no,
me,
it's
sir.
not a problem.
Are you the librarian here?
Yes, I am one of the assistants for the Sanctum.
Oh, wonderful. I was wondering if you could help me find one for my daughter. You see, she loves bedtime stories.
Oh, bedtime stories? I have a couple that I could definitely recommend right off the bat. Do you like anything particular?
Whimsical magical creatures in particular.
Nothing too scary? Because there are some fairy tales that are a bit daunting, I'll say that much.
She is 6 years old.
Okay. I have one here to do with Goldilocks. And there's several
that's a
other
classic.
mini stories in here. The only one that might be a bit alarming is a fairy tale story about not sucking your thumbs at night. Otherwise, a man with large scissors will come through the door and chop them off.
Oh, goodness.
So,
yeah, I don't want to read that one to her. I'll steer clear of that one.
It's, I'm trying to find which one it is. It's on page 7, so it's just like a short story. There's several short stories in there, like about bears, princesses and castles, all that kind of thing.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, sir. What is your name?
Bendy.
Ah, nice to meet you, Bendy. My name is Jameson. I will read this to my daughter and then I will return it.
Alright. Alright if I put it under your name, then. Jameson, you're borrowing it.
That's perfectly fine.
Alright. Usually I just, I'm okay with letting books be borrowed around the town. If you're taking it further than the district, though, I do need it returned, unfortunately. Don't want books going too far.
Oh, don't worry. As soon as I'm done reading it to her, I will return it. That is what you do at a library.
Yes. And the due date is a week from now, if you can return it by then. No repercussions, I'll just come asking if I can about where it is.
Will do, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Jameson, 20 short stories. Alright. Apologies. I did not catch the tail end of anything that was said to me. I was talking to someone. Was there anything else before I needed to leave?
No, there was nothing else to that tail end. From me. I'm not sure about Cassie, but Cassie hasn't responded at all.
No problem. I'll try and be back before, curfew.
Alright, you take care then. Try not to get in too much danger. Responded at all.
I need to get some drink.
What does
Undercity.
do I have?
Yeah, I gotta go to the Undercity now.
Move to Unknowns. I mean, if I have anything, I might go to the Undercity as well.
Someone needs to stop Jackie before she literally kills herself.
Hey.
No one is quite doing
Hey.
it, so it's fine.
I mean,
No?
hey, you said stuff about to read. Hey, I need synthetic chassis, empty, and some information. George was like, me?
I do, it's important.
The information that he will keep in mind that hey, you're looking for synthetic chassis. I wonder what Trevor's gonna think the next time that maybe another one blows up.
This is actually unrelated to that.
Nah. What?
Off I go.
See you around, Snow. Drink the water.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was, gonna be related. Okay.
No, I need to chassis for a different reason this time.
Oh, lovely. The big motherfucker left. Hello, Skitchu, how you doing? Fuck yeah. Hey, Zale.
Oh, hi there.
How you doing? I'm looking at this model and I'm like,
I'm doing all right.
I'm staring at this model deep in the eyes.
You know, it's uncanny that Medical 3 is coming down here.
I really need to do some Unity work.
You need to. What to do? And David is not online, so I'm like, Okay, I may come back either here or Undercity, but first, is she online? She is. I'm gonna go and check on a friend.
Alright.
So, yeah, you all have a good, enjoy your session.
Be around.
Yeah.
Now I press the laggy button. Look at me lag.
And then you crush on that as like a cyanide pill, but volcania, and then it blows up your head, killing you.
Tiny. You're thinking tiny.
Yeah, I'm thinking tiny.
Explosion.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah. Really?
I.
Is there another place?
The only other place that I
What
can
you
think of-
doing? What you looking for?
The Volcanium is actually out in Power Canyon too. It's right next to the Titanium. The only other spot is around the volcano
Oh,
area.
yeah, they're working on stuff. Would you like to come sit down?
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah. The brambles are brambly.
And deadly. Say how it's
Fancy
giant
seeing
spiders.
you here.
I don't want to go
Roger
anywhere
that.
near giant spiders.
Oh, is it the spider from the Undercity?
No, probably. I don't know. I've never seen that one.
Have you been?
Okay.
I haven't
was
seen
like,
you in a
that's
hot
like the only
second.
spider that I know of. Are you talking about the giant crabs?
There's a giant spider thing. I don't fucking know.
There's a difference, but there's a difference between crabs and spiders.
I know that. All I heard is that there were giant spiders out there. Yes.
Oh, okay, so you didn't see it. Okay.
That's good.
I didn't see it. No.
It looks.
You need anything, Bendy? You all right?
I should probably do my thing. I'll be back.
What kind of upgrades you looking for?
I gotta make a small spirit totem that should make sure that the spirits in my house are good and all the bad ones go away. I think I have it.
I'd be happy to help.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to help, but unfortunately, I'm strapped for a lot of materials at the moment. So unless you're willing to give me a couple,
Shit, I don't have too many myself. Let me double check what I've got.
Where can one find a good chunk of the materials that you're looking for?
well, if you're looking around, there's a place there's a junkyard area up in the row where you can find lots of different tech parts and scrap pieces. It's probably the best way to find any of those.
Up in the row, it's mainly scrap. There's no iron, a couple tech pieces that you can get, some carbon 12, and
Surprisingly. But down in the
that was a
Undercity,
surprise when I found it.
down in the Undercity, there's a couple places where iron likes to spawn around. The Water District is the biggest one that I can think about. But I think a lot of more of the precious materials spawn closer, or not spawn. They're a lot more of the precious materials are usually found down in that really dark purple place.
Yeah, I actually was brought down there yesterday? Yesterday or the day before.
Titanium there.
To get some titanium.
I've got 2 bars of titanium.
It's not exactly what I call dangerous, but
2 bars
it's not good to go alone.
Yeah, I would
You know
rather
what?
not
I've got
test
2 bars of iron.
I can make you a sniper rifle with those 2 bars of titanium.
I did ask for something long-ranged. I'm assuming that's a long-ranged thing.
Sniper
That's
rifle's
probably
long
the longest
range.
range
Yes,
you're
it
gonna
is.
That is very
Yeah, it
long
is.
range.
Okay, just need to double check that we're thinking the same kind of gun. Cool. I'm happy to give that to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take that. What else you got, by any chance? I will
Because you're
still
strapped
need
on
some
resources in general. I've got 7 scrap, 2 iron. The titanium I'm giving you, I've got 2 steel. Got 1 thing of nitrolium.
Steel isn't bad.
If you give me 2 pieces of steel and those 2 titaniums, I'll make it for you, and I'll just ask for a couple of credits after.
I've also got 2 batteries. If you ever need a use for that.
Actually, yeah, I'll take one of them batteries too, instead of the credits. So, the materials to make the weapon and the battery as payment. How's that sound?
Alright, fair enough. How much, gosh. How much is that so I can note it down, what you're taking from me? I've already forgotten.
So, it would be 2 steel and 2 titanium is what it takes to make that rifle.
Okay. That I can do. And the payment was...
Did anyone else see a giant mushroom on my table?
Yes, for a brief moment. I think that was a collective hallucination.
You. I didn't do shit. That just happens.
Items get replaced and moved.
Anyway.
Was it just a batteries payment, or did you want some of the scrap and nitrolium? I forgot.
I'll take both batteries as payment, since you said you got 2 of them.
You know what? That's fair. Alright.
I made a misjudgment, Roland. You said you only had the 2 pieces of titanium, right?
Correct.
I need 1 more piece in order to make that cybernetic. I'm lacking.
Would anyone want to trade a tech-free tech part for a piece of titanium?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good trade.
Ah.
I need high-tech parts. Fuck.
I've got 3 pieces of volcanium I'm willing to part with.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I've been stashing.
I'll run back up to my room. You're gonna need to melt it back down.
I would appreciate it. Please.
Be back in.
Thank you.
10? 5-10?
Do what you have to. And as for the materials to make the rifle,
Yeah, I came with my bag because I was expecting to trade today. Here you go.
I don't know the economy.
And the batteries. And iron.
Oh,
Do you want me to put it somewhere, actually?
set it up there on that bench right next to Veronica.
There you go.
Ow! What did I just punch?
Oh,
Oh, my wall. Fantastic.
Right. Oh, that's not good.
Veronica.
It's good
Is
to see you,
titanium
though,
worth more
Bendy.
than a tech-free tech part?
I
wouldn't say that. One's just easier to find.
Alright. This the rifle you're looking for?
Oh, that's sick. That'll do.
That is sick.
You can come in, Zale. You're welcome.
My house is now protected.
Yay.
Alan,
Trigger assembly.
how much titanium do you have?
Titanium? I don't have any. I can.
Did you just call him a
I have
whore?
all magical materials except regular materials.
Oh, God. I was like, I don't think you can call him that.
I mean, fitting, but no.
No, no, it's not. God damn it.
Don't bend down like that.
I'm making this rifle in my special, so it's going to use a peculiar caliber known as 339 Lakua. It's very powerful, it's a large cartridge, so whenever you shoot this thing, make sure you brace it in your shoulder correctly, otherwise it's going to hurt like a bitch.
I don't understand.
I'm not familiar with that one because I don't see it in the catalogs and usually replenish my stock on.
It's it's a special rifle of mine. It's an ammunition that I kind of manufacture myself. If you need more ammo, you just come down to me. I can make some for you at little to no cost. Ammunition's cheap over here.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
So like, if I just, because I'm under their boobs.
Huh?
This is the exact reason.
We had this conversation.
It's really nice seeing a familiar face down here. That's chest. I really can't thank you enough for helping me. Familiar face down here. By the way, concussion is gone. I'm all good.
I'm glad.
Hey, this is my map for. Oh, never mind.
I rarely come down here, but I'm glad I could.
So this is a box of ammo, about 50 rounds in there.
I think that's for the best.
Here's 2 extra magazines to play around with.
Okay.
And this is your rifle.
We'll take the share.
That is a beauty.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, finger off the trigger.
Okay.
Finger off the trigger. I'm
not putting
looking
on
at
the
it.
trigger, dude.
Ooh.
It's just weird.
Don't.
Oh. Push it that way.
Not towards that
There
one,
you
not
go.
towards that. There you go.
Then do you
Alright.
always want to have the barrel of your gun pointing downwards?
Well, I was
Otherwise you
gonna
could-
point it downwards,
Your
but
gun
I.
is very near your foot there.
It's very big. That's very.
Yeah, that's a safe
very
area. You
big.
can point it. You can point it down now in that direction.
Okay.
Huh.
There you
By
go.
the way, Benny,
Perfect.
I actually came down here for a similar reason that got me my own.
Miss Stone.
Nice.
Howdy.
Like
Hi,
Alex
I,
suggested, or
don't come with amazing news, but
I
it'll.
don't remember what he likes to go by.
We went out and
But
I'll
yeah.
fill you in.
Yeah. Well, I
Whenever's
noticed.
convenient.
I heard one of y'all decided to flip a truck out there. Not so happy about that to start off with.
Who flipped the truck?
Flip a truck.
How do you flip a truck?
Apparently, Sin.
Also, didn't Jin also do that?
Probably. Was Jin
Yeah,
out there too?
probably.
Why do we keep letting that motherfucker
Jin-
leave with our
Jin was
vehicles?
not.
No, he
Jin was
isn't
not
here
out there.
today.
Oh,
I just
okay.
meant in the
okay.
past he did that.
What
before,
happened
if I remember.
was that
So,
one of our vehicles got jacked because we didn't hide it properly, and I wasn't considering it at the time.
Great.
Oh.
I'm more than a
So-
little upset about it, but I have other matters to think about right now because other things happen.
Okay.
I just like able to
Like
get
what?
that back from being jacked. Like, is that something you do sometimes?
No, likely not.
Shit.
It's out there.
Okay. Do we have trackers on cars?
No, not typically.
No,
Okay.
Odette, the bunny woman,
Does that truck have electronics?
was well,
Has a radio.
it has a radio.
See if I can find his radio.
You could, yeah, you. We already know because Odette tracked it down the old-fashioned way that it's way
Okay.
out there in some raider camp, and then
Oh.
it's going to be transported to a bigger one. However, the haul that we had along the way was not lost either. So I mean, not a total loss, but I'm more than a little upset again that we lost one of our goddamn cars, and I look like a goddamn idiot as a result.
Scooter ain't gonna be too happy.
Oh, Scooter's gonna be
Someone's-
fucking furious.
Someone's gonna have to explain that to him.
I know I'm
he
not
doesn't
around
have any
here.
Molotovs.
I know I'm not from around here.
What? I'm not even gonna.
You got a bin we can put in there so we can melt it down?
It's ready. I just need the piece.
I know I'm not from around here, but when it comes to something being transferred to a larger raider camp, why not intercept it?
Yeah. Well, I just need them. Do you have the parts?
We
with you?
could.
Can I have them so I can put them in?
It's just figuring out the timing.
Yeah,
We would have to constantly try to monitor where the car is, and the thing is, we can't do that.
Yep.
Or we have to
Do
get
you just
someone
say
out
you
there
have an
and,
ability to,
scout the
or you
camp
could
the
try and
entire
track
time.
it, scout it? I've traveled out there several times on foot. It's kind of a specialty of mine. I don't need a vehicle.
It's just a problem of keeping someone out there for a long enough to know when the car goes out.
To see how
High
you
tech
are.
piece.
So
Always have the means of trying to track it down, and you got some people who can scout. I don't see why not. Vehicles are pretty valuable out here, right?
It's still there, but it's faint.
Yeah, the titanium's currently melting down.
Also, some people are okay with magical healing, other things like that. I'm basically volunteering to help.
fair.
Hey, thank you.
I should be
Hope's
fine.
out of
Benny,
luck.
do you know if that shooting is at the shooting range?
Bruising?
Sounds like it isn't.
By him.
Right. It just
Make
wasn't that prominent in the city.
That shooting
Looked
is
fresh.
distant.
Yeah, it's healing. It'll be alright. I'll be fine.
It's good.
Nothing I haven't had.
impressive.
Oh, okay. Why did we hear
just need
shooting?
access to the medic.
They're shooting at the
entire
stuff. Yeah.
Okay. We just
came
gotta
back
find
from someone who has access to the clinic, and we should be good.
I think y'all summoned the entire thing.
I'll get Marion.
I think, guys.
Alright.
Okay, let's find Marianne, see if she'll allow us access.
See, here's the problem. I'm okay with it, but he doesn't like skin, and I want to keep my beautiful skin intact.
What was that about?
I don't know.
I might have done a very not smart thing here today. And I trust you. So, I'm currently in a situation that I find myself, offering services, underneath Benny. I'm gonna be trying to find materials for him. You remember how you, said that there could be some time that you could take me to the Undercity? Would you mind taking me there at some point so that I can look for materials for Benny? I kind of might have almost gotten him in trouble for something, and I want to redeem it. And also, who knows, maybe he'll pay me for some of the work.
That's okay.
This is Sheriff Reed. I have returned to Scraptown.
Got here, weapon here, and they gave it to a fucking pillbug. And I came here because I wanted a firearm. I had a newfound friend. His name's Travis. He helped me get the gun because I mostly just wanted to get away from the pillbug because it's dangerous. They could track those guns. Turns out it was being tracked. So
That's probably why they gave it to the
all the way
pillbug.
out there. Yeah, but I felt bad for the little guy. They probably would have shot him.
I'm sorry to bother you, Greed, but
That's a bit mean.
would you know, could you just come back real quick and grab the medical, it's not the
The
medical,
pillbugs are really good
influence?
traders.
Because I'm not sure where you have them.
There's your guy. There's Boss Man. He is a ripper
They're
dog. I'm very sorry, sir.
pretty cute.
Listen, here's the thing. Don't get your feelings be hurt about it. You're making
I don't think there's much else I can do down here right now. I paid for my gun.
Dude, she's pissing off Lognut. We gotta get out of here.
One way to get favor back is if people intercepted and got that truck back.
It's the lady with the rabbit ears.
They'll definitely give you rep.
That size can destroy a house.
Hey, what you down here for, Bendy? I thought you were still on security duty.
Weapon
Who
upgrade.
is that for, though?
Oh, Benny.
Who is
If
that
you're
for?
offering to help with that, yeah. If you've offered your services, I could offer as one of the scouts for it.
I'd also act as a
I
scout.
don't mind your magic healing. We could go
However,
talk.
it doesn't seem like they're taking initiative. So, that just means more rep. If you want to try. Scouting's one part of the thing, right? So.
I'd be, and I trust you, so yeah. Let's go for it.
Oh, hey. Excuse me. Excuse me. You mentioned tracking radios, things like that for that vehicle that was stolen.
I could try.
Would it be costly
Depends
to
what
do
frequency
that?
it's tuned to. take me a bit of time, but I'd ask for some payment.
What kind of payment?
Probably just something as... usually I prefer materials, but if you don't have anything, credits are fine. I prefer things along the technician side of things, so...
I think I started to move
For this,
orange
steel, iron, or just medium
I've got
tech
2
parts,
iron.
you get enough.
Orange. Some other people have
Should be
orange.
enough. You just want me to see where it is? Jesus.
Yeah. I intend to take initiative and try and scout it out.
It is weird that they're not trying to find it, so...
At least that way I can give them some hard confirmation, all 3 of us.
Sure. Do you know what frequency the truck was tuned to? What music you were listening to?
I wasn't part of this. I just got down here. I'm just taking initiative to get back a valuable asset.
Alright, then I guess I'll see if I can...
Were those in there? Actually, I can get my friend and ask them.
See if they can get what frequency the radio was tuned to.
How mobile are you?
How mobile am I? Well, I got here although I got this far.
Are you okay with walking in the sand?
You can go for a while? I know I can. I'm gonna probably need to stay with you to keep a trail.
If you're alright with coming out with us, if you just want to give us a general location, that's alright too. Cause it is me after all that's just kind of taking the initiative. I don't mean to drag you into it unless you want to.
As much as you're getting a general location, it could be moved. I'll stick with you. And I'm good at scouting, and I like information. You never know what I'm gonna find at a bandit camp.
Yeah. If it's at a small bandit camp, and it's going to be moved, the best time to strike is when it's about to be moved.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
They're mobile, they're vulnerable. Technically they'd have all their guns out for moving, but... the second window would just be to do it right there and then after they've snatched it. The moment they get to the bigger bandit camp, it's over. Then you're definitely not getting it back.
Transferred tonight, that's an issue.
They said they already found it, but they didn't get it.
They already found it? Where is it? Why are they getting it?
It was at the giant scrap ship out in the wasteland.
Do they intend to get it back?
You know the giant... I think... Well, they probably intend to get it back, but the person who's in medical right now, they found it. They went back to the group, said where it was, and then because they were injured, they came back, I believe. That's what I understand from the events, but that could be wrong. But apparently, the car is at the ship there.
Well, the sandstorm doesn't roll in for at least an hour.
The wreck ship on the back left side of the wasteland. So, left side of the oasis, keep going. There would be a giant ship.
Alright.
Oh.
You still want to
You need
try?
to go out more.
If they need any assistance,
What? Please? Maybe 3 times?
then I offer my help.
Me too.
Are you trying to mess with the colony ship?
Hmm? Oh, I was just saying that the car was there. Because they were trying to find the car, but they already knew where the car was, so I was telling them where it was.
Well, do we have to go get it? I thought they were somebody already took it as track scrap.
I don't know. Let me ask them if... car like gone, or did we get it back? Where is it?
Oh, that thing. Yeah, I think that thing got chopped.
Okay, so it's just wrecked then.
Probably, yeah.
Right.
We're getting the fuck out of here. Thank you everyone for the wonderful show here down in the wasteland.
Making her walk
Have a
after
wonderful
surgery.
time. We're going back to civilization.
Then I guess there isn't much that can be done about it. Oh well.
Yeah. You could still, if you'd be willing, help me get materials for Benny. He's always needing them.
If it gets materials.
If it's a small one, we can probably sneak in, some things and leave.
There's a particular type of distraction I can provide.
Oh. Okay then, I guess we're...
Sandworm.
Pretty good at staying hidden.
I've not seen him. I just came down. But I might be in the shop. I think I
If you don't mind a bit of chaos, I can provide a sandworm.
That would definitely be a distraction.
I have a lot of combat experience in case the situation calls for it.
I'm all up for that. The second thing I can think of is I take you down to the necropolis to go and get resources there, but then you're dealing with a bunch of undead. Pick your poison, undead or bandits.
I think I'll take my chances with bandits.
We have about 50-ish minutes till Sandstorm rolls in, so it's either today or tomorrow. If
Car's chopped up. No.
I've
already drank water.
We could do it tomorrow sometime or next available thing, so we got more time to prep than doing an impromptu raid. I can show you some of the Undercity and some places where you can get resources without having to go fight zombies.
Okay, that would be very helpful actually.
Oh, is there an Alan? Alan? Before I head back up to the Undercity, Marin just wanted to know, he asked me to ask you about what happened in the canyon, if you know what that means, or if there's any message I can send along.
Yeah. Okay, I'll write, actually, I'll write something real quick. Could you bring it up and, give it to him?
Yeah, if you wanna just like have me on contacts or something, you can send me a message, and then I can provide it to him.
Okay. Wait, here's my phone. There we go. Do you have a phone?
Yeah. I'm doing, scuff. I have my hand out here, because if I don't have my hand out here while I'm trying to reach my phone, I'm gonna reach my gun! Okay, here's my contact.
That's a cool phone.
Thanks.
You got games on your phone?
Yeah, I'm playing this roguelike called Hammer Watch. We're getting attacked. What?
I'm getting attacked right now.
Rag's getting attacked right now.
I'm getting attacked right now.
Oh shit.
Oh.
He's got Clash of Clans on his phone. He's got games.
Scared me.
Oh shit, I've got that too.
Sorry.
Are you phone
Yeah, was that Heroes of Hammer Watch?
Yeah, I got Heroes of Hammer Watch. It's a roguelike. I'm on level 5.
I got 10 million power.
You got Ho and Cock. Nice.
Ho cock.
Yeah.
Oh cock.
Who the fuck comes up with these names?
These acronyms. But yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, can send that to me sometime. I'll make sure he gets the message or whatnot. I'm gonna head back up. Stay safe, dude.
Okay.
was nice.
You ready to head back up?
Yep. Oh yeah, it is. Well,
We've got time, but
Huh?
yeah.
Yes,
I
yeah.
promise I'd be back in the upper city. The undercity.
there early.
Not the upper city. It's up, but it's under.
Undercity. I get what you
Upon the city. Under up. Upside down.
Oh look, the dinosaur is back.
Dinosaur? Oh.
I love Cool Smart.
Oh yeah, there's a
Who's a bat?
straight up
Still Cool
dinosaur
Smart.
roaming around here. And kind of see.
I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. Giant lizard.
When we get to the Undercity, there's something that I gotta tell you. Or at least until we're far away from enough from everybody else.
Yeah, okay.
Do you talk to Benny often?
I don't.
Okay. Could you keep the information that I've given you about myself, between us?
I've told no one else about it.
Oh, really? That means a lot. Yeah, 'cause I have a feeling he really doesn't like, people who even are somewhat remotely affiliated with corporate stuff. I guess his gun shop is a big target for that, but...
Yeah. What I've seen in the past is a lot of people that have those kind of troubles. It's good to slowly open that can of beans over time.
Yeah.
Show that you're a person that can be trusted. And that a lot of the time it's happenstance and people tend to forget that. There's a lot of reasons and good intention.
I do want to be good. I want to behave. I want to be able to live. And the fewer enemies that I make, I think the better.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes. I also gotta tell you something. I think it's fair trade. There's a anomaly of sorts in the Undercity. There's a mural on a wall somewhere in the fire district. Also, there's a mural on the wall in the fire district. Do not look at it no matter what.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
It's supposedly an indicator as to whether or not you're infected with something. But just to be safe, perhaps just stay away from such a thing. In the first place, I am actively researching it. I'm not saying that I am dangerous, but I am infected. And when I think about it, a thing that happened to me yesterday, just out of the blue, I have symptoms that are supposedly close to what happens when you are going to be killed by the infection. But there's only one case that already exists of that, so it may not be true.
Let's hope not.
All that just to say that my time might be short, and I want to be upfront about it. But I would like to still help. I can't be a kind person and expect people not to care when I end up this way. You know? So at least want to be not the dickhead that doesn't tell anyone.
I am gonna be pretty sad when you do go. You've been really nice to me. But thank you for letting me know.
Might as well rip off the band-aid before it gets a bit too far along, you know? I try to be optimistic. You know, like, that just means, you know, that our time hanging out or me helping you is kind of short, and that you definitely know I'm gonna try and do as much as I can in what little time. Possibly. Like, I'm being very dramatic and it might not, you know, we might find solutions and I'll be fine. But just in case, you know, if you expect the worst, everything else is a nice surprise.
I want to be here for you while I have the chance to. Okay? So if there's anything that you need help with, anything at all, please let me know. I want to help. You've been so kind to me, and even in like a time of you probably slowly dying, you've still helped me, and I want to do the same for you. Okay?
Let's go to the Undercity. Have you been there before?
No, this would actually be my first time there too.
I've given tours to people before. I'll try my best to give you a lay of the land.
Very lucky.
And there's some resources you could probably grab too. Or I can get them for you.
If you put me in the right direction, I think we'll be alright. Oh my god, that was so... Oh my god! That was so...
Oh. I'm gonna try letting back into the Undercity. It might take me forever.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay.
I'm joining.
Undercity.
Okay. My poor boy. Oh, that was so... Oh. Bendy. Bruh. There are no words. Just bruh. My dude really, like, he legitimately doesn't know much about the situation that he's in. Literally someone died from television thing. He needs that information compiled somewhere where everyone can see it. Because that, like, he heard about that, but he didn't know where it was coming from. And nobody investigated thoroughly. His best bet, from what he understands right now, is that they might have brought... There's a lot of people that are relatively innocent, part of this wave of people in the Undercity, and just by happenstance they might have like brought some kind of virus over from wherever they're from, right? And that's not their fault if they brought an infection over. If they're purposefully infecting people, then that becomes a bit of an issue. Definitely. Arcana, combat, enchantment, armor, shock, leap, dash, cool.
Oh wait, right.
Woohoo!
Yippee! I'm ready. I got all my stuff.
Well, let me just do a thing. Every time I have to join a new world, I always have to close my Discord, and then now I'm gonna
Ooh.
open it. But yeah, other than that, I'm good. Ooh.
I got all my little quirks or stats I can
Oh god.
Where is it? Where's the wasteland thing? I'm blind. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is Bendy signing back in. Back from Wasteland. Any updates?
Not much on the update side.
I had a big talk with BS and I hate him.
Oh!
Who's BS?
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
Oh, okay. I was negotiating with him in the past. What did you talk about? I can show you some places. Oh. I can show you some places. Let me show you a place I usually get some stuff. Buttons?
Yeah, other than whatever Cassie was doing, not much on my end.
Okay. I talked to Alan. He'll send a message to me later with info, and I can give it to you.
Alright. Alright, thank you.
Fuck that guy. And whenever I say fuck
Hey.
that guy, I don't say it lightly.
Dude, can we talk
Ever.
about, because I was negotiating with him before.
I wanna do something for me. I wanna set the realistic expectation that all of my RPs doesn't have to be Council RP, which is open. Another time.
Does it have to be what?
Alright, what do you need? What's up?
What
What's going on?
about Casper? Okay, I don't understand what you mean.
What? Also, hi, Bendy.
Hi.
Little sister. Are you
Hi.
okay? Bendy, is she okay?
Yeah, we're looking for resources. Can I go down to the necropolis?
I'll see you home. Have fun at the necropolis.
Can I give you a hug?
As long... Hell yeah.
Yes.
Group hug. Remember when we were all roommates? Group hug.
Yep.
I mean, sure, get in here. Hey, look, I'm doing really good with my hands. They don't really hurt people anymore. I've been practicing.
Oh my god! Hold hands. Your hand goes numb. Very good. Very great. Very nice.
I don't like that.
Get hurt?
Okay, now she purposely pokes you a little bit.
Whenever you poke him, you go a little numb.
You start rotting a
I'm gonna
little
be
bit.
giving,
She pulls
I'm
away
gonna be
before it
giving
gets
her
actually bad.
a tour of the.
What?
I'm giving her a tour, but if you can give me an update about what you talked about with Mr. B.
Blue
please.
Sky's pissy about things and crap I don't care about. He wants a big... What?
I was just going to say, you sound like you need a break. You sound like you're doing a tour, but you need information. Why not just text each other after, so that you can have the information?
I will send you a
You can
Twitmonger.
relax a little bit. Guaranteed text later.
Okay, hug. This is good. You know what? You deserve a hug too. He pulls you in. Hug. We're all having a hug. This is great.
If you run into him again, I know.
Alright, everybody, we're having
I
a
know
hug.
you don't
There we
want to
go.
deal with that stuff too much. It's stressful, dude. So I'm happy to deal with it. Okay.
It's within reason. I'm already dealing with the corporate
Alright.
shit. I'm already dealing with like the
One
foreign
thing at a
affairs
time,
of the
right?
fucking upper city.
Yeah.
I guess.
Damn, a lot happened. This is what I get. This is what I get for becoming obsessed with like K-dramas. Not leaving the house for like a week.
I guess.
You're looking at us like I'm Jinmin or something, aren't you? Am I Jinmin?
Maybe.
Or am I
Something,
Park?
Bakugo.
No, he's Park.
Can I borrow some sand leaves? Do you have any?
What?
Hey.
Do you have any
I'll
sand
let
leaves?
you to it. I'll see you later, Bendy. I'll see you
Let me
later.
check my resources
Friend.
because I have my bag because I did trading and now I got a cool
have
sniper
fun.
rifle. Okay, bye.
Cool. I got like
I got 11.
Like 8 fucking glow. You got 11? Can I have like 5 of them? And I'll give somebody a regenerative stim because I have one on me right now. Thanks, bro. I'm gonna make another one. Hey, you.
No problem,
here.
bro.
Have a regenerative stim. RP card down.
He's
That
a
is
doctor. I
large
trust him. He
regenerative
saved me
stim.
before.
And you can have it appear on your model if you summon the prop at one of the crafting tables.
I'll give you a
It's in the
tour. I
basics.
can show you the
Regenerative
place
stim.
where we can put it together. I'll show you the sanctum.
Yep. Oh wait! Can you make? Wait, hold on. I got places to be.
Okay, bye. Bye, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh.
I'm not used to just being suddenly hugged like that.
Oops. He's very, affectionate.
He seems very friendly, though.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
He's also kind of weird about it sometimes. But, I don't know if he's like joking or something.
Well, he seems like a nice guy. And if you were roommates, and since I trust you, I'll trust him too.
Yeah. So, wow, I'm really bad at tours. The place we were just at was the air district. Elevator to the wasteland. There's a bunch of tunnels like the one we just came through. Some of them are a bit slippery. I'm used to walking on them though. but most of them are kind of dry. It's just the one that's steep down there that you should probably be careful about. This whole place here is the Knowledge District, and the area we're about to enter is a magical place called the Sanctum, and it's like a library and stuff. So if you want to like read stuff, you can come here. I work here a little bit. I help assist. I'm a librarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I'll just quickly show you the Sanctum. And, that's my office. Well, multiple people's office, but we got, like, resources. This is a lecture hall, so people have, like, meetings and, like, do studying and stuff here or whatever. It's pretty neat. There's, like, a whole bunch of theory to do with magic just on the board right now. It's kind of wild. I don't know how uncomfortable you are with magic, but big thing is a lot of us are educating ourselves about it the best we can here, because there's a lot of magic phenomenon. It happens a lot.
Let me put it to you this way, Bendy. After, well, not really having anything, you don't decide to be picky.
Evening.
Hello?
Hi. How you doing?
I'm here simply getting acquainted with spaces that I have spent little time in.
I'm giving a tour right now. If you're curious about a place, I could tell you about it.
I do not think I have the time, but I am inclined to ask, how is the passenger in you holding up?
I'm not really sure how I would describe that, but I would like to, when you are soonest available, because I know you said you're busy, I'd like to talk about it.
Alright. I don't often like going up higher, but perhaps I can see tomorrow if you have time to sit somewhere private and speak with me in the room.
Whatever's most comfortable with you. I usually take residence comfort first.
Yes, I think you are owed more answers than others.
I also know I am not the individual, but they are my co-worker, and I heard that you might have had a bit of an intense conversation. I want to apologize, at least for any lack of communication. I wasn't able to talk to him about anything if he had misunderstandings.
There is no offense. I would not necessarily not phrase our incursion into the Undercity as an invasion of sorts. It's unfortunate, but things are being sorted out, and I am happy to have you be a part of those things. More discussions to be had. I will see you tomorrow and give you answers that you seek.
This city has had a rich history of people forced here, escaping places, seeking refuge. I see it very much the same way. I've helped people lost from the other side of Rift before, figure out what they need, help them find home. I'll keep doing that.
Would be appreciated. You can tell the rest of the council that we are seeking our own way to make this end amicably. We will search for... The way I am thinking of it is that we need a lot of bodies. From what I've heard, there is intent on requisitioning some from Scrap Town in the form of synthetic bodies. That is appreciated, but we need more than that. I might know of somewhere where more can be requisitioned. We will need to set the stage, as it were, and, well, we will need you all to go in there and acquire them for us.
I already have some ideas, and I look forward to talking to you about it, so we can find something that works out for you.
Delightful. Very good. It's a beautiful
Have a good evening. See, just from that conversation, I was able to figure out what he needs, and I have ideas.
No. I've got your back, okay?
Let me show you around.
Okay.
So, this is the library. There's a lot of books. Different things like just literature. Everything's in paper and pen. A lot of it is different scribes using magic to copy stuff onto pen and paper. Don't have to worry about it being deleted forever or censored. Of course, because it's physical, there are other ways for it to disappear. This place got bombed in the past, burnt. A lot of stuff was lost, but, well, now I can barely tell it went through that. This is a crafting table. Through here, the resources.
Just want to confirm on radio, where might you guys be at?
I'm at the sanctum right now, and I would like to talk to you at some point about our Mr. Blue Sky.
Alright.
Nature of the talk.
I'm just right outside the sanctum now.
Okay, I'll wait for you in the library. Ah, you found it. I'm glad. There's also a couple of different books that people can take and read. Ooh. Back. Sorry, bit of a brain freeze. There's a different variety of books that you can borrow, usually for a week. Though if you're heading outside the district or beyond the wasteland, Scrap Town, I usually ask that it's returned instead. I don't mind talking about out in the open. I just talked with Mr. Blue Sky again. I don't know the nature of conversation that was had earlier, but I believe he's a bit irritated by him and his people being considered invaders.
I did notice that a new one appeared today as well.
I do not know what your opinion is, but we have a multitude of new people coming into the Undercity, refugees from the Bill movement, other things. With the thing that we dealt with a while back with the rifts, I see it as no different. These are strangers, be it from another district or another dimension. We'll find ways to help them ultimately.
Yeah,
They
I have
are
no problem
misfits
with them.
just like us.
Yeah, I have no problems with them, as long as they don't cause any harm to anyone in the, normal standard civilian things. As long as they treat others as they want to be treated and they don't cause harm or try to destroy property of any kind, they're welcome here.
Absolutely. There's something I'm going to be discussing with Mr. Blue Sky probably tomorrow. Going to see if there's any ways to help them, what ailments they might have, and if I can, inquire about the nature of the infection.
That would be good. Because I went up to the spot today to see if I would see anything, and I saw some text.
There's also another matter.
Text. Go ahead.
Before we go too far into that, another thing is that they need to find stability in their shape. Apparently some people were already offering empty synthetic bodies to help them transition to something more stable, but Mr. Blue Sky said that that is not necessarily a comfortable thing for them. Perhaps they need something a bit more, that's what I'm assuming, not synthetic, something more natural.
Could we potentially be making... let me rephrase it. Could we potentially make hollowed magical construct bodies?
I was going to offer my stuff as a body mage, that perhaps I could put my body mage skills to use there, if I can get my hands on the right materials.
Alright. Flesh weaving, of a sense.
I assume so. Copper kinesis, flesh weaving, several names, body, magic. This comes to the taboo subject. One of my immediate thoughts is the utilization of the bodies down below.
Yeah. I was about to say, I also went down to the necropolis to see
I want to make sure we do it respectfully, or if it is an option. If not, we can look through medical means of printing material and paying for it.
I feel like that'll be a bit expensive, though.
It is, but it may be a less karmic retribution path for anyone that may be upset with us repurposing the mycelium and body parts that were abandoned down there.
Yeah, because I went down there to check to see if they were coming from down there, or if there's any tracks of them being down there. There is none. None that I can find.
My main concern with going with the necropolis route is respect.
The corruption?
For any of the spirits down there, or around it. I know it's something that a lot of them have particularly strong morals about, making sure that some of them are on the same page, or have alternatives they can provide to us, so that we do not offend them, would be nice. I'm not good at spirit talking, and I am afraid I'm going to have to ask you to perhaps look into that when you can.
Oh, that's fine. I know, actually today I've cleaned off a few of these shrines that haven't really seen any care done to it for a while. One down in the necropolis, the one that was over in the Mushroom District.
That's all I really had to say for the most
hidden.
part, because I think we should have a larger meeting. But
Yes.
we can leave that for another time, or at my tea shop, if people are able to attend.
I feel like your tea shop would be better, because then we could actually have something relaxing to drink along with it.
Absolutely. We can check with the others when they're available for that. Is there anything else? I'm going to give a tour with what little time is left.
Ah, you giving a tour to our visitor here?
Yes.
Ah. Would they potentially be looking for a place to stay afterwards, or?
Entirely up to her. We do have some places of residency, if you need somewhere.
10 minutes, folks, plus however long it takes for me to find meeting on me again.
Oh, fuck.
I actually am looking for safe places to sleep at night.
Anything going on, folks?
It's not too much of a bother if you have a location.
Chatting in the library. I would like to schedule a meeting with you and Maroon at my tea shop tomorrow.
I know of. There's a lot of the fire districts.
I'll try to make it.
The fire district's open.
We can have it be one of the first things we talk about, or just cover it over text. If we can't make it or you got obligations.
I think that there's at least
Yeah.
Though I imagine it's something you might want to hear in person, so... yeah. Whatever works, we can sort out details later.
Okay.
A stable job. I don't have a whole lot of
Down here, you don't have to worry about paying for a house right away.
I'm gonna store my equipment real quick in the staff room. I'll be right back.
Alright. Yes. We're not like the rower.
I should keep that one.
Ah, it's a beautiful place in there. Would you
Sorry,
like to
I
show
missed
them the
that.
grove?
Yeah. I think that's gonna be a bit of a shell shock, wait, no, culture shock moment. Yeah, that's the right word.
If they need a place to stay for the night, they could either, I'm guessing they can stay with you, or if they want, they could stay in the shop within my shop at the Grove. You have beanbags and some very comfy chairs in there.
I'll probably be at my study
Also, I
for
feel
a
like there's a
bit.
spirit behind me.
So, if you're okay with it, you can just stay at my place if you want.
Only if it's not a bother.
I'm a good cook.
Oh yeah. You know, actually, one moment. Both me and you need to have a cooking off.
Cooking
To
off?
see who is the better cook. Yeah, cook off.
As long as you're not using any enchants, dude, I'd lose.
Oh no. Only spices.
Only spices? Alright, that's the best kind of enchantment, you know it. Fine. Let me show you the grove.
I've been recently learning to cook and all that.
So, big thing while we're walking there, I guess we can walk and talk because there's not much time.
Yeah, not much time left. Yeah. I'll talk to you.
Have you ever seen nature? Like,
you about another day.
like more than just the sand? Okay. I'll show you this. Have you ever seen like caves in the wasteland or like pictures of what a cave looks like? Because I'll show you the mushroom
We can ease
cave.
them into it by going into. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can ease them
yeah,
in by going
yeah.
for the mushroom first.
Yeah. So that's a mushroom. That's if you know, like, mold and slime and mycelium, this stuff grows in damp, dark places, right? And that's nature, you know? But this one's, like, cool and glowy. And it's, like, an actual thing. There's some you can actually eat. It's a bunch of cool mushroom meals we got.
You can actually eat that?
Yeah, but, like, I'll show you, like, I've got a book on survivalist tips. So you know which ones you should eat and you shouldn't. So this is a cave. This is actual rock on the plateau that the mining colony of Hellion was originally planted on. And this is the actual, like, rock of that plateau. Yeah.
Some of them are giant!
Yeah. I don't know if it's, like, natural or... Well, I've seen some large plants in the wasteland too, so it might be a natural thing. But, there's also magic is influencing, yeah.
Superflora.
Influencing the superflora. Megaflora. Megafauna, megaflora. Yeah, Let me show you down here. Let me show you. It's really pretty, actually. I like coming here sometimes.
It's a good place to get if you want to be off in the dark and calm.
The spores are harmless, so you don't have to worry about it. But they do make quite a sight. These are safe to touch. It's kind of just like mushroom grass, really. It's kind of neat.
Holy moly.
And this is just one of the caves, and there's different buildings. That way with the purple lanterns is a place called the Shadow District. It's all shadowy and it's got more mushrooms and stuff in there. And a pit that leads to a place called the Necropolis. It's a little bit dangerous though. Oh, okay, I'll show you the grove. I'm sorry. My favorite place to relax is right behind those rocks. It's really nice. Yeah. I'll show you it sometime.
They'll be able, no, I was about to say they'll be able to see it tomorrow, but then again, tomorrow would be Wasteland Row.
Yeah, like after all the hectic stuff the other day, I'll make it a plan to show you, like, my favorite places. Because they're really relaxing and nice, and I think you'd like it too. Yeah. So this is nature. Yep. This is the best way I can put it. This is actual greenery. Any pictures you saw of trees or grass in the future, this is the real deal. This is grass. Actual grass. It's sustained by magic, I believe. There's a magical spirit of nature. This is their home. This is the grove. It's safe to touch.
That's where I live.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a spirit there. It's Sprig.
Hi.
I think it's Sprig.
Most of the spirits are pretty harmless. They're childlike sometimes, little tricksters and mischievous, but it's all playful. And it's good to be respectful to them.
Cat.
Yeah, they're like cats. It's good to see you. I'm giving a tour to this person. They're new around here. So you might see a couple of these around, or larger ones. They're usually shadowy looking with like cool glowing stuff. They're pretty cute.
The two spirits that reside here in the grove are Thistle and Bramble, and Thistle and Bramble.
Bramble and Thistle? They're greater spirits, kind of like the elders to these people. intelligent beings. This is their home. Oh, let me show you this. It's a really nice view. Come over here.
Oh yeah, the waterfall.
One
It's a
minute
really
warning.
wild phenomenon.
Wrap up your scenes, folks.
The waterfall in the lake, it's purified by the grove, I think. Well, most of the time. It's quite a view, isn't it?
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I'm glad I could show you it.
And this is one of the things that the Undercity has to offer. Along with a pet rock.
A pet rock?
Yeah, he's right there.
I could give you a tour another time, but the curfew's gonna be soon, so I could show you to my home. There's also the shop here, it's got nice blankets and stuff. But if you come over to my place, I make a pretty good lasagna. Have you tried lasagna before? Oh, wait, are you okay?
It's just, this place
Just
is
about to
really
begin.
pretty.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean. Oh,
No, it's okay.
Well, if I were you,
I didn't mean to overwhelm you.
get home before, well, nope,
It's-
never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
hope you all had a good time.
Damn,
I'm so
damn.
sleepy.
He's like, oh no. He's like, oh no.
Oh my god, she was like, oh my god, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh god, Jack, you alright?
Yeah, what
No.
the fuck happened to
Had a
her?
bad day.
Oh,
Snip.
Oh my god.
Oh, my bones. Oh, why would you do
Well, I
that?
was okay. I was mostly trying to talk to Catmug. But I made sure you wouldn't be, like, seeing anything.
Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. These two awesome conversations. They are precious.
Yeah, I've explicitly told the NPCs to stay away from you. However much you want to be involved in an alternate version.
Ooh. Okay, I gotta end my stream. Goodbye, stream. Yippee.